I guess to start our conversation, can you start by maybe introducing yourself, where you're from, what undergrad school you did, and also the MFin year, and currently where do you work?
All right. So my name is Zaihan Wang, and I grew up in Beijing, China. And my undergrad was in UC Santa Barbara, with major in economics. And I did my MFin program last year, which is like 2019 to 2020. And I love playing basketball. I'm currently working in the China Cities Securities.
Why did you choose to pursue our master's program? And I know as a competitive candidate, you had many different choices. Why did you choose to come to UCI program?
So I choose to pursue my finance degree based on like maybe three reasons. First one, because my undergrad was majoring in economics. Economics are like more like a theoretical skills. So I want to get more working experiences and practical skills. So finance is my best choice. And also my parents are are both working in the financial institutions in China. So they want me to get involved with the financial industry as well. Uh, and also for me personally, I was kind of like looking forward to get into a investment bank career path. Uh, it's not like not only for investment bank, but more like a securities companies that career path. The reason I choose Palm Mirage because first reason I love California. I love LA. Probably LA is my like the number one city in the state. Second one maybe I like the Orange County. There's so many financial institutions around there, and also that provides a lot of opportunities for me or for any other students. They can get exposed into this financial institution. That was unique because it's not every school who are like surrounded by those financial institutions. As well, I think the Capstone program, Pro Seminar, the risk management courses are very unique as well for the MFin program. So that's probably the main reasons I choose Mirage as my master degree.
Wonderful. Thank you for that answer. So going back to that answer, you mentioned that one of the aspects that you chose our program was about the curriculum.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we try our best to offer the best curriculum in terms of our core classes and also offering a lot of different elective choices. So, can you talk a little bit about the curriculum? How do you believe our curriculum helped you to find a job?
Oh yeah, talking about a curriculum, I love the Virtual Capital and Private Equity course. That's probably my best course, and it's very helpful for me, especially right now during the job. Uh, so during the course, we have one case per week, and we have to do Excel sheets and to extract the data from different cases, and we have to do some background research. We have to understand like what is this case about and what is the base or the background of the company. And that's pretty helpful because right now during my job I was like involved with different Excel sheets every day, and I know a lot of like techniques in Excel that help me like be more efficient during my job. That's my number one course. Second, I think was Professor Sun's derivative course. Um, so basically, my job right now was in the fixed income market and involved with a lot of derivatives. For me, right now, I'm in the asset-backed securities group, and also Professor Sun talked about that product during the course. It's very helpful, and then know a lot of like the models and calculations during the course. Is kind of like advanced financial skills that is very helpful as well. Yeah, that's probably the two course like I got like benefit from. Yeah, the
Wonderful.
curriculum.
Yeah, thank you. I'm so glad to hear that our courses definitely helped you, is helping you with your current role and responsibilities.
Yeah.
So now I want to talk about Capstone Project. I mean, definitely, I would say one of the big highlights of our program is the Capstone Project, where you
Hmm.
get to work with Fortune 500 companies directly, and also build your professional network that way. So,
Yeah.
can you tell us a little bit more about your experience with the Capstone project, and how do you believe that Capstone project helped you with your success?
Yeah. So this year's capstone was kind of unique because based on the pandemic
Mm.
situation, the whole capstone program was through the internet. So my capstone was involved with an energy company, and they're trying to expand their business from the East Coast to the West Coast, and they want to know like where and how and when they should to put their company into the West Coast, especially in the California area. Um, I think during the capstone program is also I have to analyze different data. I have to go to different regions and calculate the costs of their transportation costs and their base costs on the gasoline, and also the final report was very important because we have to put every data and every research, every Excel sheets together and to get a conclusion and perform to the company that like are you able to expand your companies to the West Coast? And we have to give them some suggestions that, like, I believe maybe Stockton is the best place to start, or maybe LA is the best place to start to begin with, and which industry you should like is most needed for the gasoline energy. And also, in the end of the capstone program, I think the company was kind of they they love our suggestions, and they actually they're they use our PowerPoints to perform to their potential customers. That was kind of cool, and through that, I think during my working experiences, I'm not very shy to perform my own reports to my boss, to my manager, to show like this is what I did, and I think in this kind of area and what we should improve, and maybe this is our strategy, which I believe, and kind of like that's probably the main reason I got into this job because I'm like very talkative and never shy during the speech, yeah, and they think I'm a great person to fit in a role. Yeah.
That's great. I'm yeah happy to hear that through our Capstone project, you were not only able to utilize your analytical skills, but it sounds like you were able to practice your soft skills,
Yeah.
whether it's presentation or whether it's working with professionals directly.
Hmm.
And I'm also glad to hear that those skills directly helped you in landing your current job.
Yeah. Thank you.
Wonderful. Moving on, one of the other aspect of the Mirage School is that we heavily focus on that digital leadership. So, how did Mirage School's emphasis on digital leadership help you in your career search?
For the MFin program, we have a course related to Python. I think that's like the most important course for like maybe every students in even in the state or in China or in Asia. Like Python was not only a plus for your job research, but also is probably a requirement right now for the
Mhm.
financial institution. Uh, because I understand the people who are get into the MFin program not only from like financial majors or economic majors. They have some people who are not from who doesn't have a financial background and they don't know about Pythons. I think the MFin program provides them the way to get involved with some computer skills that can help them eventually to get into maybe a financial company or institution. I think Python was kind of like the most needed skill for every person during the job market is kind of a plus options. And also for the during the pandemic through the Zoom like we did right now, I think the professors are providing a extremely professional like courses to students. They want us to all camera on to get involved with the course, and we have a recordings to you can go back and look like which part do you not understand, so you can go back to check. I think that makes the course even better through the pandemic and through the Zoom. Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, I mean, it was definitely not an easy transition for everyone with the
Yeah.
COVID-19. But yeah, that's good to know that you felt like we were supported, and also the courses were, still very good and still very beneficial
Hmm.
despite all the situations going on.
Yeah.
Let's talk about something fun. So I know you're excited and you're working currently at, like you said, at the Civic Securities. So any cool project that you're working on right now and anything that you want to talk about?
So just little bit introduction for my own company right now. It's not my own company, but it's the company where I work for. They're ranking top one in the fixed income market in China, and also they're like probably ranked top one in the security companies in China as well. So it's a pretty good security companies, and they have a good reputation through their customers. Uh, for me, some funny parts every day I have to look up into maybe four screens on top of my head. Different chats are going on. I have to find investors to invest our products. It's kind of exhausted every day, but it's also pretty fun that you have to get connected with different people from like banking, funding, hedge fund companies, or maybe other securities companies. To talk to them is kind of fun because you have to bargain with them about the prices and the investment amount. Um, Talk about like how Mirage helped me during the job. I think the first thing I was very grateful is the networking skills. Because during the per-seminar and also talk to the career service advisors, I found out like maybe networking is the most important skills for us for every student to find their best job, to find their best options, and also it's helpful for me to success in the interviews in China as well because like for every person who get into the MFin program, they already experiences one interview as well. And for students back in China, they're pretty good with their theoretical skills, but when they're coming to interviews, they're maybe like a little bit shy and they're very nervous about interviews. But if you get involved with networking and you talk to people every day on LinkedIn, try to connect with people, and you are not afraid of those kind of interviews, you are very good at them. So you will be outstanding into those people who are doing interviews.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point that you had. One of the big reasons that people choose to attend the business school is that, yes, technical skills and practical skills are very important, but also the soft skills are also very important, right?
Yeah,
So I think Mirage School definitely challenges our students to talk to other people, talk to people who are outside of your comfort zone, and really expand their network because you don't know where the life will take you.
yeah,
So we try to provide a lot of opportunities and resources for our students.
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Right. So to wrap up our conversation, any final advice that you would like to share to our students or candidates considering the master's program, especially students in China?
Oh yeah, definitely. I have a lot of advice for Chinese students. I know every Chinese students are very excited to get a job, not only like maybe in the States, and they're trying to get jobs in back in China as well. To find their best career path, I first advice is talk to the career service advisors and go to the per-seminar class and try to like get connected with different students or different company. And know there's a lot of panels going on in the Mirage School as well. Try to go into there because there are all people who are very successful in the financial industry, and they're getting back and give their advices to the Mirage community. I think that was very helpful, and we have, I believe the Mirage have mock interviews, and actually we have an on-campus interview. I don't know about the pandemic going on right now, but back in there we have like on campus interview and mock interviews. Try to get into those interviews because that was very good practice for Chinese students, especially on their soft skills. Because if you want to get a job in the States, you have to be good at the soft skills, and you don't want to show the people you are not good at English. That was kind of a minus point for you. And also in China right now, every maybe financial institution, they have an English interview as well. They want to
Mhm.
test people who can speak English fluently. So we all have some foreign investors that you can talk to. That was a plus options for Chinese students because like if you are working in China and you can speak fluent English, the company wants you. Uh, Maybe one more advice, go to LinkedIn to connect with people and connect with the like especially the workers or employees that you're very interested. Like maybe
Mhm.
you want to go to Morgan Stanley, you have to go to LinkedIn, search about like Morgan Stanley's employees, maybe find the Mirage community and to talk to them, connect with them, try to buy them a coffee, try to get connections. I think for Chinese students, you have to get to go out more into the community. So don't stuck with your own community. I know Chinese people really want to like to get along with each other, but sometimes you have to get out from your comfort zone. And yeah, maybe final just if you have any questions to get a job from States or in China, you can just talk to me. Uh, yeah, back in the States, I was very close to get multiple jobs, and yeah, finally I decided back to China because basically my parents want me to go back, and they miss me so much. That's the main reason.
Wonderful. Yeah, I mean that I'm glad that you touched on multiple themes again.
Yeah,
So being out there and utilizing the resources that we already have and just being active, I think is definitely very, very important for not just the Chinese students, but for everyone, right?
yeah, definitely.